और पहले तो अगर आपकी नंबर्स को देखें तो आई थिंक थोड़े वीकिश नंबर्स आए हैं, नेट लॉस आया है और रेवेन्यू में ऑफ कोर्स एक 2.5% की हमने बढ़ोतरी देखी है, लेकिन ओवरऑल आप नंबर को कैसे समझाना चाहेंगे?
So thank you for having me on your show. So look, from our standpoint, I think we had a good quarter. Year on year, our revenue grew by 14%. On the margin front, you will see a little bit of a dip. And the reason for that is because we took a provision of about $19 million for one of our customers, Invacare, which has filed for bankruptcy. But otherwise, operationally, I think it was a strong performance.
Okay, the other question what I wanted to ask you, have you made the provisions for all the, contingency what you were expecting for?
So yeah, from a provision perspective, as of today, whatever we know, we have taken that provision. But of course, as you know, that the client is on Chapter 11. So we just got the intimation from the client about 36 hours ago. So we are looking at the intimation, and we will talk to the client and see where it goes from here on. But for now, whatever we knew, we've taken the provision.
And any chance you are seeing that you may recover some part of it?
We don't know that yet. Like I said, we are in the discussion. We will only know after maybe a couple of weeks.
And what is your annual revenue from Invacare?
So that is a little hard to say because it's a fixed price contract. So I can only tell you that 3% of our, actually a little less than 3% of our overall revenue is from Invacare. But it is hard to say from an exact number perspective.
So, would it be okay to say that Q3 revenue is affected because of Invacare?
Actually, no. The Q3 revenue was affected because it is a seasonally weak quarter. You know that there are furloughs in this quarter, and we saw unusual furloughs from our clients. Also, there were a certain number of projects that were on hold. As a result, we saw a little bit of a soft quarter in Q3, but we will recover in Q4.
And do you think that the furlough will, fall on Q4 as well?
We don't anticipate any furloughs in Q4, and also the projects that were on hold in Q3 have already started to come back in Q4, so we don't see that to be an issue.
So going forward now, what is the outlook and what guidance would you want to give us, and how is the business taking place, and from the point of view of demand and overseas demand, domestic demand and overseas demand?
Yeah, so we don't give guidance per se, so I will not be able to give you an exact number, but I can only tell you that Q4 operationally will be better than Q3. Of course, I want to keep Invacare outside because Invacare, like I said, it's hard to commit what's going to happen. But if you keep Invacare outside, Q4 will be better than Q3. As far as demand is concerned, demand is robust, both overseas as well as in India. And as we go forward, sectorially, like you've seen, BFSI has done very well. From our perspective, life sciences is turning around, manufacturing is turning around. So I'm very positive in terms of the outlook when it comes to demand.
Deal wins, how are you looking at that? And any more additions in that you're expecting? What is the trend you are seeing?
Yeah, so as you've seen the results that we just declared, we had the best quarter in terms of deal wins. We delivered almost 231 million of TCV signings, which has been one of the best in our history. I think we will continue the momentum. I think in 4Q also, we've got a good pipeline, and we hope to convert some of that pipeline into good deal wins.
Earlier on, you had an aspiration that you'll, turnover will turn into a $1 billion by FY25. Do you hold that still?
Yeah, we are committed to that. So look, I mean, from our perspective, $1 billion is a number that we want to go after. Of course, the timing may change a little bit because we don't know what's going to happen to Invacare. So we will see as it goes. But we are committed to deliver $1 billion in the future. We are investing in our frontline. We're investing in our capabilities to ensure that we build a very strong growth-oriented business, and that is something that we are fiercely committed to.
The other part which we notice is that your headcount is declining a quarter-on-quarter basis. So what is the story there, and would you be adding some hiring, or what is your plan there?
Yeah, so we are continuing to hire. So the headcount, and don't look at the headcount in isolation, because headcount going up or going down is also a matter of productivity, how you drive productivity, right? So in fact, in our case, we are continuing to hire people, but we will also drive higher productivity, which will essentially make sure that the people are rotated into other projects. So from that perspective, we are very confident.